There it is. Discord. Well, my voice is there. There's y'all now.
Boop boop beep up.
Boop boop beep doop.
Lovely.
Okay, I need to find Archie's text. There, Archie's
Jump.
back. And I have everyone's old names. We did the one shots.
Please excuse us while we go through technical
I forgot
difficulties at the
about
moment.
this. I forgot about this.
I always jump made more sense, like in TTRPG rather than like in Baldur's Gate. You're just like, oh, I jump really far. And the game is kind of like, I feel like jumping as a mechanic isn't really well determined.
There's Val.
Like, how far can I jump?
I don't know.
3 times your strength or something like that. Depends if you're running or standing.
Correctamundo.
3 times my strength.
There we go. There's
My
everyone's
score or
name.
my total?
I think it's the modifier.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. So 9 feet.
Archie can jump -3 feet.
Uh-oh. He jumps
He
backwards.
goes back in time.
Yeah.
That's impressive.
He's playing hopscotch.
With time
3 times
itself.
modifier? That's still 0.
Oh, I changed the
Jump,
There we
let's-
go.
Is that actually what it is? I thought it was something similar, but I don't know if that's actually.
I'm not 100% sure, and I don't believe Joseph's at the table. Let me look it up.
Oh, that's a spell. I don't want to
How
spell.
far can you jump?
All right,
Long
all
jump and a
this
high
stuff
jump.
is up now.
3 plus your strength modifier. If you
Okay.
move,
Alright.
if you move at least 10 foot, you make a standing high jump. You can only jump half that distance.
All right, welcome back to Ithaca. I got everything figured out, for the most part. We are facing a giant monster in the island of Gulula, and yeah, it is. What's it called? Terrifying. It is the head of a pig, the wings of a chicken, and the feet of a chicken, and it's 3 stories tall. Something out of like the worst nightmare you've ever had.
I'm sorry, did you say 3 stories tall?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought this thing was like hiding in a bush.
What? No, this thing's huge.
Wait, 3 stories?
Stories.
That's like 30 feet.
That's like as big as a house, right?
Bigger than a house.
A
Way
3-story
big, way
house.
big, way big, way
Wait,
big. I mean, like, way
wait,
bigger than a house.
okay.
This is what I meant.
On the scale of house, it would be house times about
It would be
1.5.
house times 3. Is what it
Yeah,
is.
exactly.
I was thinking 1.5 because I was
Really?
including an attic, but yeah, okay. Fucking.
Oh,
Okay.
that painted a much different
Yeah,
picture
that-
for me
Yeah,
now.
I
did,
thought
'cause
this
that
thing
shows
bursted
the
out of a.
picture
I
don't-
thought this thing bursted out of a bush, not
Yes.
bursted through several full-grown
No.
trees.
We burst through the bush, Val.
Yeah.
Rather, specifically, you and Archie did.
With flourish.
Yeah, no, I'm being
look-
fear for this tiny
A
animal.
Look, I didn't burst through the bush. Fucker here burst through the bush, and I couldn't resist the urge to yell at him.
Holy fuck. We're fighting Godzilla.
Yeah! Fuck! This went from, oh damn, we gotta get into a fight to, oh god, we're in a fight!
Oh, God.
I'm dropping your
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
All right. So,
Yeah, this went from, I wonder what this thing is, to, oh my god, what the hell is that monstrosity?
all right.
It's Poultry Ganon.
What level am I? 6. Okay.
I wanna go home.
It's 3 stories. Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Fuck!
Did we already roll initiative?
Yes, it's on the. I see it
Really?
on the screen now.
All right. I just need
Hey.
initiative from Archie.
I noticed he's on the roll 20 tracker. Did I roll and send a screenshot or something? I remember doing that at one point. Was that for initiative?
I don't.
I think you did.
Maybe you meant to type it.
Go ahead.
No, I remember sending a screenshot of something.
Valerian said, "That's a 3, guys. We got this."
Yeah, was that for Archie's initiative?
You did send the screenshot of your
Okay.
initiative.
Okay.
Then we
And
are
it
here.
was in fact a 3.
Then we are
Then-
here.
And we're good.
Perfect.
We're good.
Awesome.
For Val. Let's see.
Did I?
Because I see the 18.14 is what I rolled. Oh no, I put in chat 18. I think the 3 was the wisdom save. Because I see that everybody rolled wisdom saves for, I'm guessing, frightened.
Mm-hmm.
So
I'm going
Yeah.
to put this into. How do I? Ping? No. Add turn. There we go. This little blob's gonna be that thing.
also, why is Ember on the tracker?
Oh,
She's back to life.
oh, maybe Ember was the thing then.
I believe Ember was the thing.
Oh
Thank
my
you.
god, she's huge. She's come back for vengeance.
So yeah, Valerian, you're up.
Okay. How far away am I from this thing?
Like 30 feet, maybe 50. 50 feet. We'll say 50 feet.
Awesome. Great, this is just fucking fantastic. Cool. I would very much enjoy, running away. No. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and. Oh, this is gonna go so horribly wrong. I'm gonna go ahead and fly about 30 feet in the air and 30 feet back. Go ahead and,
What's your fly speed?
35 feet.
Okay. So
So-
30 up and 30 back, so you just dashed?
Well, 30 diagonal is kind of.
Okay. So diagonally 30. Okay.
Actually, let's go ahead and use the full 35. I don't know why I'm cutting off 5 minutes, or 5 movement. So 35 up and back. And, yeah, let's go ahead and, grab the rifle and, see if we can fire on this thing. Because that'll work out great. I am currently, frightened, right? So, I have le disadvantage.
Yeah.
Cool. That'll never go wrong. Alright, 16 to 14, so lower one, that's a 21 to hit.
Yes, hits.
Cool.
Good start.
That's going to be what is it? 14 points of force damage.
Okay.
And go ahead and fire again. And that's that is a natural 1.
Okay.
Which
Mm-hmm.
I am using my rifle.
What are
Mm-hmm.
we looking at?
Oh, is it gonna blow up in
And-
your hands or something?
As Val, after Val fires his first shot, you see him take aim again, and as he does, excuse me, as he does, he pulls the trigger, and a bolt doesn't go forth as usual. Instead, you see and somewhat hear a buildup of energy as as you see this energy coursing back the rifle, and you hear a thump, as he rips his right arm away and is shaking his wrist like it hurt like a motherfucker as I am taking. Of course. That's when I roll high for damage.
Noob.
I take 17 points of damage.
Jeez.
Damn.
Hang on one sec. I need to make sure I rolled the right dice. I think I did, but I must make sure for bullshit. Yes, I did.
This thing probably has good strength.
And and you see that the normally energetic, normally there's a slight glow emanating from the interior of the rifle. Very subtle, like not enough to give it away in the darkness, but very subtle glow. And you see that that is now entirely dimmed. But it doesn't seem to have done any damage to the rifle itself. Okay. So is my bonus action, or actually object interaction. I will put the rifle away and grab the pistol. And bonus action, I will extend the shield from my Vambrace. Because I can't use the rifle right now. And that's it.
All right, sounds good. You see that this pig chicken, the pickin, just starts to like wail like. As it gets hit and it starts to look around, it is going to stomp towards y'all. And it's gonna go after something that shot it. It's gonna stomp kind of past most of y'all. I need everyone that would, because Joseph was running away. It's got to stomp past y'all. Anybody that was, I guess you can call it if you want to. If you're in, believe you're next to Joseph or not, roll dexterity rolls as he runs by you.
I think we did specifically have like a turn of order thing. Like
Right.
I was in the front. That's what I remember.
Yep.
I think I fell behind when I yelled at Archie.
So does that mean Archie's by Val?
You were by where Val was.
Where was that? Did I just do it right?
Maybe
I
was-
don't think we
Sorry,
really were using the map.
Oh.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think we're figuring that out now. So
Okay,
don't
so,
feel like anything on there
here,
was...
Let's get where we were before everything happened. So like, say probably Val.
So we're like 50 feet away. Okay, so we were like where Kai's at.
So, yeah, Archie, you were probably
Step ahead of Val.
I think Val was like a step ahead of you, and like kind of turned around to yell at you, and that's when I rolled my nat 1.
Okay.
And then, yeah, and then if Pit Chicken's right there, then Val moved there plus an additional 3 back. That I can't do because it's off map.
Well, should we move all of us forward then?
Sure.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Moving up 3 squares.
Everyone move 3 squares.
Give me a
What
moment.
squares?
Crisscross.
Of course you would this time.
Everybody clap your hands.
Copyright strike.
They have to be watching us first.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, copyright
I know.
strike just means viewers.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
So that would have been Val's movement.
All right, it's gonna go right here and not be able to catch up to you, but it's gonna stop by everybody along the way.
Yeah.
So
I think
right
Billy's dash if it wants.
there.
Ouch.
So anyone next to him, roll a dexterity save. DC 13.
8. Sure it's not 8?
Oh, maybe it's 8.
Like directly next.
It's just gonna be Solomon and Archie.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
I'm gonna use.
It's 8 and Solomon fails. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sucks to suck.
I'm gonna use some inspiration. So,
Oh.
Oh yeah.
yeah. I got oh yeah, 6. So
Well, remember, you just add to it, so...
Yeah, you
pretty
just
good
save
roll.
up 4 of those.
wait, when you you add 2 to the roll you do with this. Oh, okay.
Yeah, that.
Oh.
No, it's only if you
Remember
take
that's
half
always-
of the D4 you add to.
Yep.
You can roll. The DC.
Yeah, but a
Oh,
D4
I
is not
see
going to
what
get
you're
him to
saying.
13.
You know, it's not. No.
Yeah. Is that what we need? Okay, so 4, 6.
This is
It's been a while.
Yeah, I'll
It has
take
been a
your
while.
roll, Nate.
What have we been doing? We've been playing one shots.
We've been playing Baldur's Gate.
Oh, yeah, that's
Playing
it.
Yeah.
one shots and having a late night talk show session.
Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
That was actually really fun. I felt very
That was
energized
fun.
after
That
that.
was a really good one.
We still need to interrogate JJ.
Oh, yeah, we were supposed to do that
Oh,
at the start of
yeah.
our
We'll end it early and we'll interrogate JJ.
Oh, did you
Sure.
post it? I wanted to check it out.
Yeah, it's on the what's it called Dungeons and Degrees YouTube
Okay.
channel. I upload all the VODs over there.
For people watching at home.
Ten DiMaggio, for those who
Damn.
Oof.
yeah.
Such a great use of those 3 points of inspiration.
Move.
All right. It is now Solomon's turn.
All right, so I'm
And
scared
you're not
of
stuck
this
underneath
thing.
him, Archie. You're just gonna
Got, like, knocked
pretty much.
in my butt. Yeah.
Do I feel? You know what? Screw it. I'm just gonna roll with this. I feel like hopefully it hasn't noticed me. It's going for this thing. I'm going to use my fancy warlock stuff. Misty Visions. There we go. I'm gonna cast Silent Image, which can be up to. Whoops, that's not Silent Image. It's totally the wrong spell. There we go. It can be up to a 15-foot cube, which I guess is the size of a huge creature. So I'm going to once again create the appearance of a huge Tyrannosaurus Rex rising up out of whatever foliage we are currently in, hopefully to instigate a kaiju battle between this thing and my illusion.
All right.
I'll do it like kind of right in this general vicinity,
All right. He rolls, and we'll tell you what happens after. What's it called?
It's initiative.
Yes, once its turn happens. But you
Cool.
see that he sees it.
And excellent. Bonus action. Dex Blades burst. Yeah. Kind of hunker down as a like. Oh wait, no, that's an action. Shit, I can't summon my sword. I'll just hunker down and prepare for battle. That'll be the end of my turn.
All right. Sounds good. Kai, you're up.
Lovely. Meekly and quietly, I'm going to attempt to go right here on the creature and take a stab at it with my rapier.
All right.
Yes, there's an ally of mine within 5 feet. Lovely. No, that is a 10.
Really?
I rolled a 2.
What? Don't you roll with advantage?
No, I'm not getting advantage right now.
That's a pink thing.
Oh, it's a pink thing? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Whoa, that's whoever just drew that Tyrannosaurus Rex. I am impressed.
That is cool.
So you, JJ?
10 does not
Yeah,
make
thank
it.
you.
All right then.
Do you want any inspo?
No.
I'll put that shit up right now.
You know what? Bonus action. We are going to cunning action hide.
Oh, this DC increased.
Alright, cutting action hide.
14. Okay.
Right, so that is. My apologies. I've never actually used the hide action before. That is a stealth check.
Whoa, what are the odds? I saw I wasn't on the tracker and I rolled the exact same initiative that I was supposed to have. But now I'm not in the right spot, Adrian.
Wait, hold up. I gotcha. Now you're in the right spot in the initiative?
On roll 20, yeah.
Rolled. Where are you? I only see you.
It should be after Kilgore now.
Oh, okay. There we go.
Yeah.
Damn, we rolled like shit.
Yep. Twice. I rolled that way twice.
Alright, Kilgore. You're up.
Gosh, what am I gonna do? I think I'm gonna turn into. No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna do Lamp Growth. I'm gonna cast it. What's there? Oh, that's 100-foot radius. That's a lot. I'm just gonna cast it basically like in front of him in the general direction, like where he's trying to like go towards Valerian. So it becomes difficult terrain. Oh wait, that's not 100 feet. What is it? On normal plants in 100 feet area becomes thick and overgrown. It becomes difficult terrain. Yeah, okay. So I'm trying to like, you know, if he's gonna run after Valerian, it's difficult terrain for him. And then I'm gonna turn into Armadillo Bear. Yeah. Mark off a wild shape and my spell. And then I'm gonna roll up into a ball and roll away. Roll around and roll in front of them.
Alright, and where'd you cast the...
Like here, like in front of him, like more like away. I can't ping it like off the map, but like you know,
deeper
like
into
leading.
the area?
Yeah, like leading towards Valerian, essentially, if he was going to continue running this way.
Alright, I'm gonna move everybody up some bit.
I'm basically in it, I guess. It's, if I'm reading this correctly, it is a 100-foot area.
It's the whole map.
Yeah.
Yes, so that's why I'm trying to be like, I'm really putting it ahead as much as I can.
Gotcha, no worries. Alright, sounds good.
So I'm not fucking over my friends over here.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. Anything else?
That's my turn.
Alright. You're up, Archie.
Okay. I'm gonna do my best to ruin this encounter right now.
Hell yeah.
Oh boy.
Archie he's like shaking at the legs and he sticks his hand all jittery and shaky into his pack and pulls out one of the Pokeboxes.
Mm-hmm.
And then he's just going to let it fall from his hands, right? That's all fair game for like free action, I think we've played. And then he's going to begin strumming on his lute. And he's going to say, "Into the box you go, a hidden world to know. In its walls you will stay, where time and worries go away." And he's going to cast Suggestion.
Oh, nice. What's my save?
Wisdom.
Wisdom, thank you.
Wow.
10 minus 2 is not gonna happen.
Okay, failure.
And that means I'm going to go into the ball now.
Well, that's
What-
my
what's-
intent.
If that's how it works.
All right.
I'll put the phrasing into roll 20 if it needs to be, picked for polls.
I'm gonna look around. Okay, it is now Val's turn.
Val, like kind of favoring his right arm is Archie. The fuck does your magic do? Should
Can I
I still
respond?
shoot it?
I don't think shooting it's gonna matter.
It might. I don't. And there's some other like
activity can be
charm person stuff
completed.
that just kind of throws it off. So
Here, let me try to put the whole thing in there. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna matter. I don't really know. It's my first time doing it outside of my classroom.
Yeah.
Alright, so, what I will do is, instead, yeah, I'll go... I'm gonna go 135...
there you go. If you at the very bottom, if you or any of your companions damage the target, the spell ends.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I'm working off of I don't know, so, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go 20 feet this way and up, so I am now 55 in the air. And no, I'm actually not because I don't want to be at a certain range. So no, I'm gonna say 35 in the air and just be right here. And I'm going to ready an action that if this thing goes or takes any action other than, like, I guess going in the box, I'm gonna shoot it.
All right.
Okay, let me clarify. If it takes any hostile action toward myself and my friends. There.
That's always a classic.
A good fail safe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, hostile action means means bam bam.
All right. So the Picken kind of like box square, and I can't do chicken and pig at the same time. I'm trying my best. Box square. Box square. I don't know. But he sees this like giant T-Rex, and it's just kind of like hollers at him, like just dominance, and then all of a sudden just like I gotta get in this bug. So you see that it turns its whole body around, and it is like a few feet away from you as the box is just at your feet, and just kind of like touches the box and tries to open it, and it kind of like almost like starts to rip it open, but in doing so clicks the button. And it goes inside the box.
Yeah, there you go. Hope you had more prepared for tonight, Adrian.
And then it starts spinning.
Oh no! What do we do? We, like concentrate on it, or
You're supposed to.
Adrian's like, oh, you thought it was gonna be that?
You gotta get the Pokemon low first. That's the rule.
So I'm gonna roll on this percentage die.
How many? I forget how many of these boxes do we each have? 4 or 5?
I have 4 in
Two?
my
I
inventory.
have one, I think.
No, I think we all took the same amount.
Now, Adrian, if I
Yes.
may, part of the suggestion was in its walls you will stay. So if it is this creature fighting the constraints of this prism, then I say I don't know about that.
I will give it a higher chance for sure. Because once your suggestion is completed,
It lasts for 8 hours.
it lasts for 8 hours. Okay.
Well, it lasts for 8 hours or until you stop concentrating.
So as long as you don't die, just don't die. No,
Just don't die. I live by those
Same
words.
Oh my god, a coconut falls on your head and you lose concentration.
What's your armor class
my-
again, Archie? That would be 12. Yeah, the coconut hits.
Oh my god, it's raining arrows.
I'm going to roll this. There's only going to be a 10% chance that this fails, okay?
Okay, come on, baby. The whammies.
Alright, I rolled a 42. Yeah, it works. It spins a bit. You see it like whirl up, and it's like glowing blue. And then it just spins and spins and spins, and then just stops. And it just goes, beep boop.
Yeah, baby. Man, by the way the you just describes that, I felt the anxiety of wishing for the Pokemon. I mean the beast. To
Yes,
The
beast
monsters,
capture
the
you.
monsters,
yeah,
the block
yeah,
monsters.
the monster. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
the-
I felt it. I went all the way back.
I know, especially when you're
the
like,
monster
I
in
did
the
it, and then it
capture-
fucking starts spinning. Alright.
Whew,
There you
okay.
have it.
Val's gonna go ahead and land and put his pistol back and then just.
Hey, that went pretty well, everybody, huh?
Nice job.
Thanks.
Fuck, Archie.
Huh. Does anybody want me to like autograph the cube or?
I would try not touching it as much as possible.
Okay. What do you think that was?
Oh,
We were told that there were strange creatures on this island.
can I try to like think about it? Like what was that thing?
Yeah, go ahead and roll me a nature check.
Any nature, a fucking intelligence. Ah, what did I roll? I scrolled up. Oh,
It's 20.
oh.
Nice.
Let's-
Have I ever heard of anything
It's
like
been
that?
It's been like a month.
It's not that you haven't heard of. You've definitely heard of something like this, like, you know, magic kind of fucking with entities that are, how do I describe this? You know, if magic goes wrong, it can happen like this. This things kind of get all kind of fucky-wucky, essentially. I'm going to send you something, though.
Okay,
So
fine.
it's a
Yeah.
I don't know
okay.
why I think that's so funny.
It's fuck. I pardon my Elvish, but I think it's fucky wucky.
Maybe it's this Eye of Sauron. Can I screenshot this?
Nice job with that. You want to hold on to it, or you want to put it in one of the bags?
Out of character, do we have some fancy bags?
Solomon has a bag of holding, and Val has alluded to the fact that he has a bag of holding, but
Oh my god, we have bags of
less
holding.
permanent.
I think maybe it's safest in the bag, unless, do you think?
Yeah.
And he kind of holds up this box, and he's like, is this like a dimensional space? Are we about to do a thing?
DM,
Oh.
Can I make a check as person who might know magical whatchamashits?
No one knows this. I don't even know this.
Maybe I'll hold on to it.
Yeah, fair
Dimensional
point.
space.
I read some really interesting anecdotes from one of my courses about things going bad like that.
Oh no, actually dimensional spaces, they do actually get real fucky.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Have we possibly considered the fact that all of the creatures are this large?
Well, if they are, ain't exactly gonna be hard finding them.
That's a good point.
Sure.
Also, I'm now getting a clear image of how large this forest is. Or the island, I
Yeah.
guess.
Yeah, it's full Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, brothers.
Damn. 3-story. I'm still thinking about that.
Yeah, we thought it was like, oh no, it's such a threat to, oh god, it's gonna kill us.
Well, here's a question. How big's the trees? Was this thing taller than the trees, or is this thing
No.
like? Is this medium fish? I mean, there's always a bigger fish.
So what you're saying
This
is
is
that
like
we're
halfway
ants.
up, or like 3/4 up the trees right now.
Damn. We're like ants.
Yeah, we are itty bitty.
The bugs are larger than us.
Yeah, huh?
Ugh.
We
Insect
are not,
Island.
we are not even lunch to these things. We are barely a snack.
Oh, this is freaky. Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
Good one.
Love that one.
Classic.
Yeah.
All right, well,
Neat.
this is how we found last one. I'm gonna.
Do you still have your like
right-
silent image just there, pretending to be a statue?
It's the because I think I only get like 3 seconds or something. Yeah, it's like so it's just again the rising up out of the trees like it's like the T-Rex scene in Jurassic Park. It's roaring, but I can't add sound yet, so it's just the image.
Is this like a GIF just repeating itself, or?
Pretty much. Because the idea is I can build on it in initiative, but when it just happens like this, yeah, pretty much.
All right, well, let's see if we can find another. Hey, Solomon.
Oh, after like the 3rd time, it's like after the car alarm has gone off and like that person realizes it's them, so you just see him kind of like over his shoulder, not even look, but just kind of take his hand and turns it on. All right, and then
Yeah, there we go. You want me to send Loki out to see if you can find another track, or pretty sure that's how we found this one. Unless anybody else has any ideas.
I could locate animals. Though I would
Are you
have
even sure that thing counts as an animal?
Yeah,
No way.
absolutely. In fact,
No
in
way.
fact,
Yeah, way.
Absolutely.
it's 2 of them. It's a pig and a chicken.
Mm,
Yeah.
fair point.
All right. If you want to try.
How many do we want? I suppose we'd have to find another one of those. Is the issue? Were we supposed to find that? Were we supposed to find like a diverse pool?
I don't think we were really given a qualifier on that. We were supposed to find as many as we could. Didn't say to be as diverse.
I see. I mean,
I think it's because he did. Mr. What's didn't think that we'd find more than one.
So if you think we come, jeez, dog just scared the poop out of me. If you think we find another one of these same creatures, should we still try to catch it?
I mean, I think so.
I guess so.
Did anybody happen to notice any genitalia on this one?
I mean, you
No,
were the
I was-
one who got stomped underneath it, did you?
Yeah, Adrian, did I see any swinging branches
What part was that? That was
or
like
boulders?
like the middle. Might have had a cloaca.
Gosh, you're gonna take me to.
Oh yeah,
class.
you were in the bird part. Birds have. That's what birds have.
Yeah, that's what birds have.
And Archie totally knows that.
Yeah.
Last time I googled something, you said, Adrian, it was anime porn.
Well, this is an anime
That is-
porn.
yeah,
This is
yeah.
a biological term. Okay. Also,
Well-
I don't remember what that
Also-
was.
Still a risky thing to Google sometimes.
yeah. You're still gonna see cloaca, which is still genitalia of a bird.
Also, let's be entirely honest here.
Was it
Archie is a
Ahiago?
bard, Archie is a bard, which means that if there is one thing that he knows, it is genitalia.
It's genitalia. That's what he'd like for you to believe.
It's a class feature. Jeez.
Shut up.
Yes, Clash Future. He has triple expertise on genitalia
Good.
knowledge.
You can sex the chicken.
Oh my god.
All
I want
right.
to
Well,
check. I want to rooster. Check rooster check.
the only reason I ask is maybe it'd be worthwhile to get another one of the same creatures if it was, of a different sex. If that's how they even mate, I don't know.
Yeah, you want a good breeding pair?
Yeah, maybe for the science of whoever gave us this job a million years ago.
Dr. Snobberdalavovich.
Well, there's the
Well,
V, the Dr. V, but we haven't talked to him yet,
No,
right?
Yeah, we talked to his underling.
His assistant.
Okay, well, just an idea. I'm not sure.
Yeah, because DV doesn't leave level 2, so that was kind of our way into level 2.
Hey, I want Quinn to roll me a d20.
Why?
I
Why am
don't
I
know.
dying? Why do I die?
Oh, nice. Did you see Shade
Why
do
do I
a little,
die?
do a little
Thank
thing?
you.
Shade?
Well, I got. Why is my phone popping up? I got a 12.
Okay.
Maybe.
Does this work? Does this work? Let's find out.
Chloe
Okay.
Oika. Chloe Oika.
Don't Google that.
Too late.
Oh.
Oh,
Do I
Chloe
die
Oika is
from that,
gender
bro?
neutral.
Oh,
Yes,
nice.
it is.
It just houses everything, yeah? Is that
Yeah.
right? Yeah, okay.
Yeah. They poop and pee from it too.
Okay. I want everyone to roll me perception checks.
No. What'd you miss, Cloaca? Perception.
Quite a thing to miss.
Yeah. I mean, with that thing, it's really hard to miss. 16.
Man, I'm not rolling high tonight. Good thing I have a high save DC.
Yeah, you got us a monster.
Yeah, Archie might keep reminding you all of that for a while.
Never gonna hear that.
How would he
Not only
pocket
did you get us a
monsters
monster,
to
you
cheat?
talked a monster into getting into the box.
Oh, okay. All right. Let's see. Those who hit above 15, really quickly, you see a man-sized bird just start darting across, past the tree line. Vroom,
Another one.
vroom.
Oh.
Kevin.
Who's Kevin?
And Val, you see that it is like a roadrunner, but is
Oh, Kevin.
as tall as a man.
Oh.
Another one went this way, and I start chasing after it.
Archie's riding a high right now. He follows, baby.
Run.
I'm not bothering to stealth.
I mean, I wish I didn't use a wild shape earlier.
I know. JJ's all, there goes Hexblade.
I was so ready to throw down with this thing. I was about to start puffing up,
And then Archie took all your shit.
Yeah, okay. I was gonna make a Sard comment.
No,
but
no.
I just-
I'm all for it, but yeah, I was solid and be like, well, all right.
Let's
Wild shape.
Let's just say I remember playing with somebody that did that on mini encounters, and I eventually just started punching things that we weren't supposed to punch.
You want to do this?
Yeah.
All right, you guys chase it down. It is super fast.
Mm-hmm.
So all you're gonna get is footsteps. Someone roll me a survival and/or an investigation check. Whatever you guys want to do. Whatever you feel like you have a chance of getting high.
All of us, or a limited number?
All of y'all.
Survival investigation.
That would
I'm
be
going
that
with
one.
investigation.
Oh.
I'm going with investigation.
Well, I'm
To
there.
Fuck.
Oh, wait.
Oh,
investigation.
a butterfly.
So, with your investigation check, you see like the footsteps of this thing is they kind of like are grouped in four. So this is a four-legged creature, and it is running at like 100 feet per like quote unquote 6 seconds. It's running fucking fast. Okay, it's got a high mobility. Guys, exhaustion sucks. And you guys aren't going to be able to face this face to face. You might have to try and if in order to get this one to, you might have to try and find out a trap.
Oh, do the hunting dog thing.
I was just looking. I was like, I thought I had a bear trap or something.
No.
Okay, like Solomon, he gets down on the ground, kind of does like the tracker, stuff, and eventually kind of goes back up. He's like, yeah, fast, and realized it's just.
Who is the fastest out of all of us?
That would probably either be myself or Val.
I can be fast for a bit. Yeah.
Archie's 35, but he doesn't have any bonus action dash type stuff.
Yeah.
Insane. Fast, but
You know what? Fellow
I am
rogue power, I think.
if I use 2 spell slots, I can be at with action and bonus action dash, 135 feet per round.
Oh. I'm gonna cast Longstrider on Kai.
Nice.
Oh, lovely.
That's
That means
10
that'll
feet
only-
move speed for 1 hour.
Yeah, that means that you'll only be 15 feet behind me.
Work that off.
Because my the 2 spell slots are Longstrider and Expeditious Retreat.
To be fair, we also don't have to go after this one if it's going to be troublesome.
This thing
I
might be
mean-
full of stuff that can kill us.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, we're here to do a job. Might as well catch as many as we can.
Boom. Off to the races.
All right. So, what are we thinking in terms of trap?
I can slow it. Just need to be within 120 feet.
I could make some good berries to attract it.
Adrian, with my investigation, did I see like evidence of like it being a predatory creature, like claw marks and things like that, or did it look like it was more like a prey creature, like a herbivore?
From your understanding of the world, you don't know with just these footsteps.
Fair enough.
I will say this though, that there is some residue.
Some scat?
Yeah. I thought
More
the
like
same.
it could be, but it's just like a wet spot on the dirt.
PP, okay.
Yeah, and it smells kind of. How do I explain this? It smells of like something nice.
Oh.
Lemonade.
I want one. I also could create like a squawking sound or a beast that sounds injured and like place it into an object. Especially if we give me 10 minutes. But I can do it without. I can do it in 1 minute if I have to.
Is it still like in sight?
No, it's gone. It's
She's
it's
gone.
somewhere else.
Okay. I suppose we could just try to attract a different creature as well. Anything could work.
Yeah, that's true. I could use this for anything.
I'll create some good berries. 10 good berries, okay.
Always good to have those around anyways, you know?
Yeah. I'll try to use them as like bait for any of our traps and stuff like that.
All right. So you guys are getting stuff ready for a trap for future prey?
Yes.
All right.
You said you had an illusion, Archibald?
Yeah, I mean, normally I use this for, other reasons. We don't need to get into that. But yeah, I can implant like a message or a sound into like an object, like a rock.
Oh.
So I was figuring if I can do a pretty good job, but if somebody's like really good at mimicking like a wounded animal or something, maybe, or maybe we could just cry out for help like us. That might work. And it will literally last forever.
Maybe I could try. I feel like I'm usually becoming animals. I suppose I could try. Really wish I didn't use my wild shape earlier.
We got the result we wanted. Okay, let's just focus.
Okay. Wait, isn't there
Let me
like...
make sure I'm reading this.
Anybody have
right.
like a thaumaturgy or anything like that?
Oh yeah, that will work too.
As you're asking, I guess, just like out of like the
Oh yeah.
the brush, you hear like kind of like a rustling noise, kind of like some little animal. I can give it a try.
Go for it.
Okay.
Yeah. Do we want to do it into my thing because it'll last longer?
Probably, because I have to like concentrate to do this.
Oh, okay. That's also a good point. Oh, do I have to for this? No.
Paige, can you roll me a
do
d20?
we have 11 minutes?
Not-
Is that right,
not
Joseph? 11 minutes for this ritual.
Thank you.
Yes. Depending on the level of the spell. So 12 for that one.
If we're willing to commit the 11 minutes, Archie will start ritual casting Magic Mouth.
And I'll lay down like a couple good berries in that general area that we're gonna like lead them in the trap. And then we died at 8 monsters.
I do the thing.
You do the thing.
Magic Mouth. I've heard that before.
Okay.
I do the rogue thing.
That's a bard thing.
Wait, so, what exactly are we doing again? Sorry, I'm...
A noise of a distressed animal is currently being implanted into this rock. And then we could set up like a perimeter around it or what have you.
And I guess we just like hide around.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, if you wanted, we could also, go after this thing and try to entangle it with a rope or something.
I think we kind of moved past that.
Mm-hmm. We've cast our spells to do the thing.
Do we know it's gonna come back?
Well, anything, right? We were figuring
we're-
this is just full of beasts.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so this is not just for,
We're trying to learn something.
Jesus crystals. Okay, so someone roll me another d20 as well. I'm going to describe this one, but I think for this trap, it's not going to work for this creature. But overhead, you see something flying with these glowing orange berries about its like midsection, and no face, just a giant maw. And
Is it within 120 feet?
It's in the air, yeah.
But within 120 feet?
Yes.
Giant.
Hypnotic pattern!
Oh,
Gotcha, and it's perpetually wet. Okay, anyways, continue. Okay,
Bing,
I
bing,
need
bing,
to
bing,
roll
bing,
something,
bing.
right?
It is a wisdom save. Archie thought he was a monster hunter. He's actually just a Pokemaster.
Mhm.
A Blockmaster. Come on, guys.
Yeah.
Poke Blockmaster.
All right, I rolled my metal d20, and it says fuck. That means I rolled a natural 1.
Nice. So I believe it's going to plummet from the sky,
Oh, God.
the way hypnotic pattern works.
And then the moment it takes damage, hypnotic pattern
Oops.
breaks.
All right, roll me, 12 d6s?
So I think it like says something about speed or something on here. Incapacitated has a speed of 0. Doesn't that make it fall?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. What do you want, Adrian?
12 d6s of damage.
47.
Okay.
Here it comes.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Here it comes. It has a resistant. It has hard HD of 6, which is hardness. But you pass it up, and you just see splat.
Oh.
Like roadkill splat.
Yes, roadkill splat.
Healing word.
It falls flat. It goes, and there's nothing there. All you see is
Archie?
viscera, iridescent feathers, and these orange berries.
Archie, I'm pretty sure the goal was to capture the things alive.
Well, it just looks. It looked a little hardier than that one up there.
Yeah, things look a lot less hardy when they fall 120 feet.
God, I was shocked how fast that got to the ground. That is amazing. Do you think this still has any scientific value? I see some mush right there. That might be.
There's some orange berries on it.
Alright, I'll pull out a bottle and grab the orange berries.
I'm starting to think I'm really good at this kind of work.
Do you have gloves on?
Always.
Okay.
Even in his sleep.
You're able to get 10 intact berries.
Alright. Yeah, and I'll put them in a bottle and stick that in my bag.
Do you want me to hold on to those, Val? 'Cause
No, I got them. I think you
I
killed
kinda-
enough shit today.
I kind of did the thing, you know. No
Yeah,
big deal,
but
though.
I kind of wanted these to get back intact, unlike our friend here.
Well, sure, yeah, that's fair. But, still, I mean, pretty good, right?
No,
Solomon, roll me a d20.
Where's
So,
that
I'm so
pen?
glad I got a fucking book.
A book.
Ooh, do you have a book of monsters sitting in front of you?
It's not even D&D.
Oh. Yeah.
It's
I
called
knew that when you said hardness. I was like, wow, that's normally just a morning thing.
Ew.
What happened?
All right, roll me a d20. 16. Okay.
Mark 16.
Nice. Okay, fuck. What is that? Oh, okay. Damn it. Is this?
Can Archie cover himself in mud?
Roller coaster. I'm hearing.
I would like to hide in a tree because I heard the disembodied voice say, "Damn it."
I heard nice, damn it, then fuck.
Okay.
Archie's slowly losing it in this jungle.
Yeah, I heard the disembodied voice say, "Damn it." So I would like to hide in a tree.
Okay, yeah, go hide. Roll stealth while I figure this out.
Do we hear something?
No, you guys will not hear anything.
Is this with advantage because Archie's covered in mud? Probably, right?
Yeah. You guys have time.
I was
Cool.
expecting you to say yes.
I'm reading things. Okay, I have little to no.
Ask everything now. Get
Yeah,
those
yeah, pretty
Baldur's Gate
much.
magic items.
Hey, did we find a legendary weapon inside the carcass of the thing that Archie shot down?
No.
You're
Potion
welcome,
of
everybody.
flying.
Oh, hey, with those berries, can you remember this number, please? Just put it next to the berries until you guys identify it, because I'm running through this book as fast as I can.
No, you're fine. This book sounds awesome, though.
It's crazy.
Take that, bud.
It's seriously wackadoodle. I will tell you that. Where is this? I saw this crazy ass creature. When I kill it, it deletes itself from the book. No, I'm just kidding. 21115.
2115.
Put that next to the berries.
For Valerian, I guess.
All right, because this thing is what it is. I need someone. Let's see who hasn't rolled. Joseph, roll me a d20.
One.
Okay.
My second one of the night. This is gonna be great, guys.
Yeah, let's not. It's just.
We're down.
Okay, cool. Oh. No. Jeez. Jesus, these things are disgusting. Okay, cool. You guys are hidden. Well, most of you guys are hidden. I'm looking at the actual numbers now.
Sorry.
Like the first thing you said.
You like the other ones better? Yeah, well, it is what it is, ain't it? And you hear. Oh, you hear like probably like a thud, and then another thud, and then another thud, and then another thud, and you hear it getting closer and closer. As it kind of starts to get closer, you see in the distance a large green frog. It's roughly like let's say like as tall as a child, but more wide though. And it's just hopping along. What was the trap again?
Magic mouth making monster noises and
Making-
Yeah, I don't think it was a trap. I
some
think it
good
was a lure.
berries. Yeah, it's more of a lure,
Yeah.
Okay,
we-
so if
Um,
like a noisemaker.
it hears that, it's
Liam,
going. Yes, go ahead.
I had a quick question. While I'm up in the trees,
Yes. Yes.
can I take a rope and tie it to a grappling hook and tie the end of the rope to the tree, kind of making an impromptu anchor if we want, since this thing sounds loud.
I don't get what you're doing. So you're tying this hook to the tree to you?
No, one end of the rope around the tree, other end of the rope to the grappling hook. None
What-
of it is to me.
Okay, it's on the grappling hook. What are you doing with the grappling hook?
Possibly sticking it into a certain large frog that's heading this way. Once it gets here, but that's the future plan. This is me improvising.
Sure.
Oh my god.
I think
Like-
so.
Like
I-
worm on a fucking fishing hook.
Fucking exactly.
Oh my god.
It starts to hear the monster noise, and then you see the frog starting to run away or hop away because it hears the monster noises.
Wait. Just to
Oh, shit.
clarify, this is a wounded animal noise, right? That we're talking about? The magic mouth?
Yes.
Oh, I thought it was some. Well, the frog stomps away from that. It's not a predator. It's not a predator, is what I'm saying.
Just a curious little guy.
How close did the
Do you
frog get?
Like within like from the noise, like 40 feet. I don't know how high you are.
I'm not very high.
Well, how high?
Probably like maybe 20 feet in the air.
20 feet in
Maybe.
the air. Yeah, I would say that's not very high.
Like where okay. On these trees, where is like the low branches that because I rolled a 12 on my track. I did not hide well. So like the low branches where I'd be able to hide in quotation marks.
Well, it's not just like there's like other plant parts kind of around it. So like you could have like nestled in some like vines and shit that were just kind of like against the tree. The lower branches are probably like roughly in that area, but not enough to hide. But the more hidden would be just more foliage there. So I'm saying it's
All right.
possible, but there's not branch wise.
Oh,
Also,
so
this
more
tree
like
is
on the
freaking
side.
huge, so you're probably gonna have to tie it to part of the branch, which isn't as huge.
Okay.
Unless you have like, what, 200 feet of rope?
I have 1,000 feet.
Okay, then it's
You gave me
possible.
gold and I have a bag of holding.
I don't know what you do with your stuff. Okay, you can do it.
So let's say that this one's 100 feet of rope and I'm just tying it to the branch. Okay, so this guy's like hopping away.
Yeah. Hopping away.
Cool. Moment it turns around, I would like to try and run after it and stick the hook into the frog.
Okay.
Hopefully somewhere that it catches bone.
Okay. Go ahead. You run up to it. Go ahead and roll me an attack roll to get it hooked on it.
All right. You want this dex or strength?
Strength. Because you're not shooting it.
Great. Alright, so strength, do I get my proficiency bonus?
No, this is improvised for sure.
I knew that was the answer, but I had to ask. Alright, so that is just a straight d20 roll. 14.
Yeah, you hook it. Go ahead and roll me d4 damage.
Okay. 1.
As soon as Val hooks this thing, all you hear is from the the frog going, "No, somebody help me, no!"
Oh,
What in the hell? You can talk?
Roll me damage. Let's see how immutable this is.
You said a d4 damage, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, 1 point.
Yeah, okay. You go, please. No, somebody help me, no.
Guys!
hello?
No, somebody help, no.
I'm not the talking one. Either Archie or Kilgore, come here.
Archie or
Archie-
Kilgore, come here.
She's gonna cast Friends.
Ah,
Okay.
And then come walking up to the froggy. Whoa, friend, what's going on?
Yeah, what's going on?
Did that mean man hook you?
Somebody help, please.
Okay, I would take that out, but it's actually very dangerous. It has a toxin on it that could instantly cause your death. You're best off stepping into this box. Push the button.
Okay. No, somebody help, please. No.
No, truly, this is your best bet of avoiding the lethal dose of toxin that's on this hook.
Somebody help. No. Go
Go
ahead and roll
ahead.
me an insight check.
I
Sorry,
was gonna say.
it could be.
You said
Y'all ever heard of something called a parrot?
only Archie or anyone.
I'm a little sussed out by it.
Yeah, Archie for sure, but anybody that was starting to get sussed out by it.
Yeah, that
You said insight. Yeah, totally agree with this.
I'm not sure I'm hip enough to know sussed out.
Hey guys, have I mentioned
Among Us.
how great exhaustion is? That's a 6.
Take a
Alright.
nap.
Archie,
You
this
also
guy
just
is just
sussed out
not
in the
listening to.
forest?
Archie and Val understand that this fucking thing is just not paying attention, but both Kilgore and Solomon is like, this thing is just repeating one line, but also has only been repeating things that you have already said.
Yep.
Does my insight also let Archie know why he's not able to make a persuasion check?
Oh, because it's it just glassed eyes
It,
essentially.
it might not understand like what you're actually saying. It might be just hearing and repeating the sound.
Maybe that
kinda
is
what I'm
what
picking up.
what Solomon knows. Archie's like, listen. 6. Film going there.
Sorry, I'm typing something.
Have you ever tried to reason with a very, very small child that doesn't understand what the words mean, but they feed them back to you?
And then imagine how frustrating that would be for the child when you keep trying to guess what they're saying and it's always the wrong guess.
Okay. What do I need to? What else do I need to say? There's anything I need to clarify before I keep texting or typing to people around the table?
It's repeating things. Is what you're getting at?
Yeah. It's repeating one line, but also repeating anything that's new has been things that they've already said. It also it went back to its other lines because Archie was saying a lot of words that were too long and convoluted for it to repeat.
Interesting.
This thing's just not getting it, guys. I don't know.
I think just hit it with
I think
the
this is
box.
stupid.
Hit it with the box? Okay, Kilgore. I just palm
Just
the
take
box
literally
Oh,
and I hit
Just take a-
the bird.
Okay.
oh.
Not
It's
a bird, a frog.
Oh yeah, frog. I was still picturing Kevin. What's the unarmed strike? Is it just is there a modifier? Probably strength.
Yeah, attack with your strength bonus.
For the box.
Mm-hmm. If you're just hitting a creature with the box in your hand.
Are
I don't
you
think-
just
I don't
throwing
think
it at
I-
it? Are you not
Using the
activating
box
it?
I got a 1.
Oh gosh. What is? That's not a function. I don't think. Is it?
Oh, did I do it wrong?
I don't know. You might have done it right. And just roll it against. Oh no, that looks right. Real quick, Paige is gonna have to step away. So say everyone say goodbye to her.
Bye.
Bye bye.
We'll see you next week. Bye. Have a good night.
Have a good one, y'all.
It-
All right. Ba-ba-ba. Let's see. Yeah, I think you rolled a 1. I think you're smash.
It shows a little dice emblem.
Yeah. I don't see it on my page for some reason, but it does seem like it has a function. So. Oh. Yeah. So yeah. No. You hit it. It just bounces.
Didn't work, Kilgore.
Well, I don't know how to use this damn thing. I'll take out mine and just press the button. Does that do anything?
Yeah, the box starts to glow and spin. What do you do now?
I touch it against the frog.
All right. You see that the frog starts to get sucked in. And what's it called? Is the rope still attached to the frog?
Yeah.
All right. You see that the rope starts to get consumed too.
Oh no.
And then you start to see that the tree starts to like the rope around the tree starts to glow.
I'm gonna pull a dagger and try to slash the rope real quick.
Okay, you cut it and it stops, and you see like the rope is very like oblong and not stringy. It just kind of looks like it's been stretched out from the point you cut, but everything else is sucked into the box.
That may be a problem for later.
And it starts spinning on the ground. Barring a miracle. Yeah, it gets sucked up.
Frog.
Nice,
Frog in a
Kildor.
box. I did it. Hopefully it's still okay. I'm pretty sure it still has a hook in it.
Oh, it's not actual lethal toxin.
Yeah.
I was making that up.
Yeah, yes.
You probably couldn't tell. But...
Mm.
Yeah, I know because it's my fucking hook.
No, I wasn't talking to you, though.
All right. Let's see. What else we got?
Every conversation with you is a new revelation, Archie.
I get that a lot, actually. Thank you for saying that.
Dave, roll me a d20.
Oh, almost did it in Twitch. A 10.
All right. All right.
10 to go.
I almost did it in Twitch too. All right. Oh my god. Jesus.
Uh-oh.
All right. Thanks, I hate it. Okay. Wonderful. This might take the cake. Okay, so between then and now, what do y'all do to prep or try to find another thing?
Well, technically, the magic mouth is still going if we want to just keep setting up shop around it. Or since I put it in a rock, I think we could even move it to different... I think. Can you? Can you move a magic mouth in the rock?
Probably.
You can move the subject.
Okay, yeah. So we could like move it to different biomes and stuff if we want.
I've got more berries.
Mm-hmm. Although the berries might be better if they work, because they would attract a creature that's less likely to eat us.
Uh,
Hmm.
yeah, that's a good idea. Anybody got something that can make things smell nice? I know most creatures, especially the prey ones, they find their food by smell.
Looking.
Well, there was that residue from the last creature.
Oh shit.
This says I can make an odd odor with prestidigitation.
And I think the residue from the last one that would attract predators. I mean, we could go
What
with
was
it.
it? What?
I know. Why don't one of us cover ourselves in the residue from the other creature and just start running through the forest?
Why?
It would attract predators.
They certainly get a reaction from the
Sure,
forest, from the prey.
I'm entirely down for Archie being the one to do that.
Now, I think I remember hearing, Val, that you were the fastest of us?
Yeah, but that just means that I can catch up to you.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Sounds like we got a plan.
I suppose it's actually not the worst idea. We use Archie as bait, and then Valerian. We could use his speed, essentially, to catch up behind them and use the monster cube capture devices against them,
Yeah, capture cubes.
while Archibald is distracting them.
Solomon's already applying the residue to him. He's like, now just make sure you wave your arms real crazy and scream a lot when you're running through the forest.
As Archie's manager, Archie takes the idea very seriously.
Just, if you got any new material, now's a good time to work on it. Just if you got any lyrics, just let them flow as you're running through the forest.
Okay. Archie will also take the slippers off of his hooves, just for a little bit more natural sound in the forest,
Please be careful.
Takes off. Let's see, use the guy with armor class of 12 as the bait.
Yeah.
I love this plan.
New PC.
Alright, and
Yahoo!
As you let out this roar of excitement, you start taking off. I want you to roll me a perception check as you start running.
This is dumb.
Okay, cool.
8.
I
I rolled an 8 3 times tonight.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
It's your lucky number.
Yeah.
Strong.
isn't 8 good luck in Chinese? Like
I just know
Chinese?
4 isn't. 4 isn't.
Well, I mean,
I think that's Japanese.
his
though.
8 is a 4 plus 4. So could go either way.
Sorry. I just saw the image. Okay. Nope.
Just running.
Running.
Woohoo!
Okay. What are y'all
Yo!
doing to keep up with him? Or is he gonna run in a circle?
I mean, he can kind of do like a wide arc, right?
Yeah. You can just do a big circle or something.
Or maybe slowly spiral out wider each time.
Like to make sure you capture something.
So, yeah, wider net.
Val is if he's doing the circle, Val is doing a smaller circle, always staying about 30 feet inward of the circle from Archie, so that he's far enough away that he can move slower and be a bit more careful and stealthy with his movements, but also be within striking distance for anything that comes after Archie.
What's within striking distance? Is that within your 30 feet of movement?
No, within 35 feet plus the first range increment on my pistol.
Okay.
Like that's what I'm counting the striking distance.
All right, Val, roll me a perception check with oh, you already have disadvantage. Okay, regular perception check for you.
Yeah, yeah, it's a straight roll for points. Hey, remember what you were saying about how 4 is
Yes.
or as bad luck in Chinese? Yeah, so that's a 4.
Nice.
So that's 11.
Cool. Yeah. Yeah, everything's going to according to plan.
Yeah, guys, don't worry. The guy with the super high perception is like, we're on it tonight.
As you start to get into your third ring, Archie,
Yeah, this stuff really smells, guys. I think it's gonna work.
you hear a squeal of a pig. But you hear it like knock out like some brush. So you also see like and then like other things, and you hear these like two like coming towards you, and you're like, oh fuck, it's another one of those giant ones, right? No, this is just an elephant-sized bipedal pig, which means it's
Nice.
it's just like half. It's like it doesn't have legs, and it's just crawling on the floor, and with its giant claws.
Okay.
Is
Is it charging?
Yeah, it's coming after you, buddy.
All right. So Archie obviously tries to run it towards the party.
Okay.
It's working.
Do I notice this?
Yes, everyone roll
or am I
initiative
just-
right now as we have to get back to the area.
Clear your roll 20
Will
initiative,
do.
Adrian.
Remove clear list. Clear. There we go.
All right. Let's see where.
We're putting you back in there, Ember.
There, Ember. There. Ooh.
Oh, no, that's right. All right. All right. That is everyone. That's here. Kilgore. What are you gonna do?
Me. And it's just the giant pig running towards us.
Yeah, you running towards Archie.
Archie. I'm gonna cast Entangle. That is a strength. Nope. Strength saving throw, yes.
All right. Entangle. Strength. That's a nat 20, baby.
What the fuck? Oh, shit.
Rips through these vines as if it was its own home. Home turf.
That's not good.
Okay. It's now its turn. It's gonna move up behind you.
Wait, it's its turn?
Yeah. Where are you? Oh, you're 13, 14. There you go.
Well, it means we both rolled 13. What's this thing's dex?
I only gave it a +1. So
Oh,
it's your
okay.
turn.
Cool. I would like to become bigger target. Yeah, start flying at this thing, and I'm a fire twice, please.
All right.
Yes, I would like to make with the shooty shoot. Okay, the first one misses because I rolled that number again.
Yay.
Val flies away and goes home.
Missed twice.
I rolled a 4 and a 1.
Elephant sized. Did you blow up again?
No, because remember the pistol can't do that. It's only the rifle.
Alright.
Fortunately. And, yeah, the, Alright, those are just warning shots.
Alright. Archie, did you hear what I said?
Oh, no, I did not.
Elephant.
That's right. Elephant
Okay, cool.
size. Okay.
Alright, Val, you missed them both. It is now... Let's see. Da. It's gonna come up behind you and it's gonna slash with its claw.
It's working too well.
Oh, fuck. Oh, wait, that was 19. Okay, 19 plus 3, that's 22.
Yep, that hits me.
Alright.
Just barely.
I'm doing math in da. 11 damage. Alright.
She's
That-
bloodied.
That's it. It is now Archie's turn.
Okay, so would you say it's still behind me?
Yeah. It was able to hit you.
Okay, I fell in love with the visual of this. I don't think the math is in my favor.
Oh no!
But Archie
May the
would,
maths be ever in your favor.
Archie would like to, while running away, try to jump and backflip while the pig continues running like underneath Archie.
Okay, roll me an acrobatics check. Is that
Now, now Archie has a feature called Mirthful Leap.
okay, nice.
Oh,
But
yeah.
I still don't think the math is in Archie's favor here. So the high jump, or you said you want to roll, Adrian?
Yeah, but tell me about this mirthful jump. Sorry.
Well, the high jump rule is 3 plus strength if you have a 10-foot running head start. And then the mirthful leap, I added D8 to it. So
Okay.
best case scenario, I'm just jumping 10 feet. So that's why I'm saying I don't know if the math is in my favor.
Alright.
But I'm willing
Roll
to
me
try.
the D8, and then roll me a D20, and we'll see. Well, the D8 will help or hinder. Ooh.
Okay. All right. And you want just a D20 roll?
Acrobatics roll.
Oh,
okay.
acrobatics. That's right.
Alright, so right now, the total height you can jump
Would be 6 feet.
6. Okay, I'll say that's 10. No.
10 on the acrobatics.
Nah, it's not
One of
doing
my-
it, buddy.
One of my highest rolls of the night.
Oh
so far.
no! I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen. Well, okay, here's what happens. You jump. It's looking great. You hear, you see the snout. Good. You kind of lean back some more as you arch
Yeah,
your
this
back.
is gonna look so cool.
And then your head hits its head.
Uh-huh.
And you topple over. Oswin, now question here. I'm gonna give you another chance. Do you want to?
I'm holding on.
Yes, that's what I wanted to know. You hold on.
I'm gonna try to get a hold of something.
Take a. I don't want to give you. Roll me a d4 of like bludgeoning damage from the headbutt. But
Okay.
I just hope you roll. Okay,
There we go,
cool,
baby.
Baby ones. We all have ones here.
Roll a low tonight.
Now, roll me a
Strength save?
Yeah, strength save to stay on.
Come on. -1.
Oh, you topple
Yep.
off. And let's see. You know what? The pig might be dumb. Let's see. Yeah, the pig its head gets hit too, and just kind of gets dazed, and just kind of like stops, but doesn't look completely behind it. Just looks right and left.
Well,
and
was that a 10-foot fall? You would say?
No, it wasn't a 10-foot fall.
Okay. I was
You
going
don't
to roll some fall damage.
Yeah, you don't have to roll fall damage.
All right.
You just bump off of it. Listen, if you could have jumped the 10 feet, you would have cleared it, man. You would have cleared it.
It would look so cool, guys. Run out of the Matrix. I'm telling you. Is that movement then?
It's most of it. I'll give you 10 feet, but like the pig is looking.
No, that could be all the movement. I'm fine with that.
Okay.
No, you can give me my action.
Yeah. What's your action gonna be? It doesn't know where you're at. I rolled a 2.
I'm gonna say
perception.
mean words to this thing.
I said it lost you, but you're still gonna say mean words, okay?
I'm gonna say that could have been really cool, and you had to ruin it.
All right.
And you need to make a wisdom saving throw.
No. It does not make it. I rolled a 10 on the die. It's got negative wisdom.
Okay, you take. Wait for it. 2 points of damage. Psychic, though.
It doesn't know where it hears you, and it just gets a big old headache.
It does have disadvantage on its next attack roll.
Bueno. Okay. Cool. All right.
Really thought that would look cooler than how it turned out.
It is now Solomon's turn. Oh, also Paige said if anyone wants to pilot Kai or let just Kai be, you guys can. You have permissions. But I know that it takes a lot to just pilot your character, so don't feel the need to. Unless you feel like Archie's gonna die.
With how the rolls are going.
Yeah, exactly. Solomon, you there, buddy? JJ?
Yeah.
Sorry.
So Archie, no, you're good. Archie's riding this thing. Is that
No,
right?
he tried to flip over it, and he was sliding off it and trying to hang on. It just didn't work. And now is on the ground and yelling insults at it.
Behind it now, I'm picturing.
Yes, that is,
Yeah.
yes. I will say that roughly, let's see, I'm trying to picture kind of distances here. If you're staying back where the trap was, you're probably like 60 feet away.
Yeah. I guess I'll just get its attention, so maybe it doesn't try to stop Archie.
Gotcha, sounds good.
And I'll do that aggressively with Eldritch Blast.
Nice.
And
Those hit.
bang bang. Why are you not rolling damage? There it is. Okay, 7 for the first one, and 16 for the second.
All right. You see that the first blast just kind of hits it, and it kind of like wobbles a little bit, but the 16 with so much force really hurts it a lot more. Yeah.
Hey, you were supposed to catch him. I think I got its attention. All right, and that's what I got.
All right, Kilgore, you're up.
Honestly, we've been pretty successful with just fucking booping him with these things. Oh wait, I don't have any more. I just have the one.
Paige said that everyone had 4 each.
I only have one listed.
Yeah, we got 20 as a group, and we decided to split them even.
Interesting. Let me write down 3. I'm not gonna say what I'm writing down. Nope. Okay. I mean, I'll feel like I could run up to it and try it. Worked with the frog. I'll press the button on it again, and I'll touch it.
All right. You toss it, touch it. Let's see what happens. It breaks through.
Fuck.
Now, what's the status of that box now?
It's broken in half.
Oh.
Okay.
Broken too.
I thought I remember them saying it was like single use or something.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it is, because even if it's not broken, once it's used, that's its one charge, and then we have to, like, the only way to get it another charge is for it to be refilled by the person that gave it to us.
Oh. Shit.
Shit, indeed.
So maybe
Yeah.
smack it around a little.
Yeah, the first one you got off pretty easy. Pretty good, convincing him with its shitty wisdom.
Don't worry, guys. I can do that like 5 more times tonight.
Jesus, no.
The whole one spot. I guess that's my turn.
All right. It is now Val's turn.
Hi, I would like to shoot it. Maybe actually hitting it this time.
Hey man, that's not up to me. You gotta ask your dice.
Alright, first
I
one.
just work here.
Does a 12 hit?
12 does not hit.
Cool, I'm changing dice. You have failed me for the Never mind. Nope, just all the nope.
2 missed shots.
I rolled a 5 and a 4.
Nice.
Cool, bonus action. I don't fucking know. I'm gonna just stay in the air. Move on, next turn. I can't do fucking shit.
Nice. Okay, this giant bovine's gonna look around, looking for the person who did the blast, but it is dumb, so we'll see. Oh, well, it found him. I rolled pretty high for it being dumb.
No, please, come attack me.
Oh, no,
All
not
I can do
you.
is beat...
I'm talking about
Oh,
the
fuck.
Eldritch Blast.
Great, of course. Don't compare.
How far are you, JJ?
I guess I was back by the trap, I guess.
All right. It's going to take its full movement to get there, but it cannot attack you. But so everyone else gets attacks of opportunity.
It's perfect. Guys! It's rushing.
Yeah, it is. It is looking horrible. It's just,
Do your thing! The thing!
kill
Do all of us get AO?
anyone who is
attack?
in melee range. Yeah.
Never mind.
Was Kai over there?
If someone's
I don't know.
piloting Kai,
Here, I
I
volunteer.
can't. I don't have a sheet, so.
do you have the sheet, Joseph?
I don't know, but I know enough rogue things that I can probably do it from fucking
There, I
memory.
got it. Let's see. Edit.
Okay.
Do you want both of y'all, Solomon and Kai?
Just
Okay.
Okay, I am moving on to a third D20.
Sir,
Save
boy,
changes.
Kai, I am so sorry. Kai rolls a 1.
There you go.
no.
I have gone through 3 D20s
Maybe you
because
should
none
be
of them
loyal.
like me.
Maybe be loyal to your D20s. No kidding.
Yeah, exactly.
They
That's-
sense
that's-
it.
Yeah.
I gave the first one a chance, even after
That's what they
it
all
rolled
say.
a 1 on a stealth check last time.
Listen, all I'm
I
saying
kept-
is I've
I
been loyal
kept
to my
going with it,
dice,
and
and they're always shitty all the time. Anyways.
It's just
It's about consistency.
It is. You'll break through. They'll love me eventually. 22 hits. 8 piercing.
Piercing. I think I can also push it. I've literally never used this before. Make a strength save.
Nice. Oh fuck, that's a 6 on the die.
I can push it 10 feet away from me.
Nice.
So I'll just like push it off to the side a little bit. I don't know how much of a help that'll be, but I do it. Oh wait, that's a bonus action to do. Never mind.
Okay.
I'm literally never used this before. Racial ability.
Alright. Let's see. Ellsworth, 13 does not hit.
That is okay, but I would like to point out that was a ram attack. Isn't that fun?
Yeah. Oh yeah, you have your satyr.
I've got horns.
I have a. Oh! I didn't think you had horns.
Alright.
Well, I hide them under my hat.
How did you not know that he has horns? He's a horny bard.
Very self-conscious about the horns, actually. We'll RP it later, you know.
Oh.
Archie, you're
Yes?
up. Your turn.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm assuming we don't want me to do the thing.
Do we want to? You can do it,
Yeah.
and then we can interrogate JJ after this combat.
Okay. Scroll up. Really likes the way he phrased the last one. No, it's so far. All right, Archie kind of like stands up. You know, he's covered in this goop, and he just fell off a giant bipedal pig frog thing. I'm getting all these monsters just blend into one for me tonight. And he'll swing his loot around from his back and say...
Yeah.
He's going to say, into the box you go, hidden world to know, in its walls you will stay, where time and worries go away. As he like lays out the box.
All right.
Or no, he learned, I think, from the last one to click the button first.
Yeah.
And then lay down the box.
I fucking rolled a 5.
Wisdom.
Yeah, I rolled a 5 this time.
Well, I mean, Archie's the best Pokemaster in the world.
It's a box.
Well, I don't think we need Archie to say he's a box master.
You're a captain
Yeah.
master.
Solomon.
Capture Master. I like that. Capturing hearts, capturing creatures. The Cube Master.
Cube like the movie.
That's got potential. All right, it's gonna jiggle though in there, right?
Yep.
No whammies.
All right. 10%. Where the fuck did I put them somewhere. I don't know where I put them. I'll just roll it up here. It doesn't work. Or no, it doesn't work it doesn't get out, so you've captured it.
All right. What was this? The bipedal pig. I need to update my inventory.
Yes, bipedal pig, big as an elephant.
Oh, bipedal pig.
Bipedal elipig.
Really got a knack for this, everybody. Bipedal. So yeah, Archie sees the box kind of settle into stillness and looks at everybody like expecting some pretty impressed, satisfied expressions on his friends' faces.
Vel is too concerned looking down at his pistol, trying to assess what's going wrong.
He's so sad.
Strangely good at this.
This is going really well. How much are we getting paid for this again?
I don't remember. I don't think it said.
I don't think it's in gold. I think it's in access to level 2.
Oh, that's
Yes. Right.
Yeah.
Right. Yes.
Oh, well, that's kind of a waste.
Nice.
Listen here, you little shit.
Well,
Okay.
it's really easy walking downhill from 4,
I think for now, we'll see. Hopefully, we'll get Paige feels better next week and we'll play some more. But I want to jump in and attack JJ. Is that all right? Is this an okay stopping point for now?
Sure.
I think so.
Mhm.
What?
Wait. I cast Zone of Truth. I got you, JJ.
Oh,
What is going
I
on?
got you.
What is going on?
All right, we're switching.
Oh, yeah.
The screens are gonna
Oh,
switch
yeah.
now.
Oh,
Are you
yeah.
going talk show?
Yeah, talk show.
Oh,
nice,
yeah.
nice.
I put
You're
JJ in the
locked
hot
in
seat.
now. You're taped down to a chair like a fucking stewardess on a plane
Oh my god.
to an unruly passenger.
Demanded peanuts to be refilled consistently.
And Diet Coke.
Okay, every hour. Where are they? All right, what is going on?
Okay.
We basically want to ask you our Crystal Stroud questions.
Yeah, because we didn't get to do it
Okay.
last week.
Our interviewer's gone.
It's okay. I have jumped into the chair. I put JJ in the hot seat. For those who are watching at home, hi, welcome to our interview show, Dungeons and Dragons After Dark. We've
Degrees After
stopped
Dark.
everything just so we can interrogate JJ.
Jeez.
Because JJ wasn't here last week. Also wouldn't fit on the couch. I would have had to figure something out. Make everyone smaller. But yeah, here I have some questions here. We also kind of talked about how essentially it was all Strahd all the time, and we talked about how I had a double interview process. And if I'm not mistaken, you were one of the original that stuck around the whole time, right?
Mhm.
All right. Did you think it was weird or kind of dumb at the time to have two surveys be sent to you?
I don't recall if at the time, but I know now that like I don't think I would ever run an online game where you just pull people from the internet without doing a multiple or tiered interview process.
Have you tried to do that? Like pull people from the internet?
Yes. And like the only time I think I did a total open drop-in game on Roll20 where I didn't do any sort of interview process, it was a disaster because people were just flagrantly ignored character creation things, trying to do game breaking things, and it was very frustrating because that specific thing was me trying to test run a one shot that I think I ran for you guys, or some of you guys when we had a bye week, and it was just such a bad experience. And then I had a history with doing Roll20 drop-in games just when I kind of got into the hobby with like the pandemic, and just kind of seeing how D&D is a collaborative game and experience, and it's very frustrating when someone sits down at the table with no intention other than to just basically play their own little version of GTA, or just go completely off script, and sometimes even to a completely derailing place, or even crossing lines,
Yeah.
So I respect. I think at the time maybe I thought like, oh, it was a sign to me that this person is serious about their process because they want to have some sort of they have a goal in mind, and they want to create a cast of characters that's going to ultimately move towards the goal in unison. So I think that's my thoughts on it.
All right. Yeah, in all honesty, it wasn't like... It was like, I'm super serious. It's like, I'm very nervous about what's about to happen. And I wanted to make sure that everyone was in good faith, and I think Dave really said it well, that like it ultimately, like, we didn't have as many like flakes because of it. Like, we had people who wanted to be here, who wanted to show up and wanted to talk about it. So I think in the end it was pretty good. Yes. From the chat, Paige wanted to ask, not introduce not to the people at home.
Yeah. Hold on. Like,
No worries.
since you didn't tell me this was happening, I put like food in the oven. It's literally about to go
So,
off.
if you guys hear
Same
fire,
by the day now. Hold on a second. Let me just preemptively turn my oven off. Hold on, I gotta mute myself for a second.
no worries. Everyone in chat, if you guys want a question, who might have not been here yesterday week, you can ask some questions and I can answer them as well.
Where do you want the questions, Adrian?
If you guys that are either in chat, I have the Discord stuff up right now. Not Discord, the OBS stuff up right now. You can do it in chat, or if you're know me personally, you can just DM me.
Well, is that like you want Discord or Twitch or what?
Twitch. Do Twitch for now. Let's do Twitch. Preach. But yeah, I think that the other thing I'm going to ask JJ is his favorite scene, trying to make sure I have a mental note of it, and favorite encounter, and then RP moment. Those are the two.
That's way
There,
too much.
right there. It says right there. Dang it! I just. All right.
I'm back.
All right, no worries. We have plenty of questions from the audience.
Why?
Yeah. First of all, if you can introduce Not. Who was Not? What was Not?
Not was. Well, I guess okay. So basic information is I played Not Arvindale in the beginning, who eventually had a longer name, but Not was the Twilight cleric of our party, and Not was not really a very like planned out character, because I think I mentioned this to you last time we did like kind of our like wrap up. I wasn't sure when I joined you. In fact, I was pretty sure I was not going to be able to stick around for the entire campaign. So I did not have a like fleshed out character in mind when I said that. I knew because of my work situation that I was going to be off for a while because of the pandemic. So I knew I had months to commit to the campaign. But if the campaign went, went a year and a half, 2 years, who knows? So Not kind of was kind of fleshed out as we went along, and so that was, I think, kind of really fun to kind of discover. I had like the general idea. I'm like, okay, he kind of came about as like a joke character, because I remember like in our like original session, like pitching him basically to everybody as like Buzz Killington. He always had like a story and stuff. But he was always but people would have him around because he would drink, and if you got him drunk, he would start telling like good stories, like party stories. And that was kind of the original idea, but then he kind of eventually became a little bit more of a grounded character as we went along, with kind of some inspirations from like Usopp from One Piece. Yeah, I guess that's kind of. I don't really know how to really keep describing him.
No, you're good.
I forgot storytelling was like a big thing for Not, to be honest.
Well, because the idea I had with like the patron and like those was that the domain was Dream from Sandman. So like that was kind of the thematics for like where or why he was always like storytelling, because he is a little bit of a depressing backstory. So my idea was that because elves don't like sleep, so like how does an elf like eventually go into like this dream realm to contact this dream patron? And I think what I pitched to Adrian in his backstory was that he was essentially the son of like a wealthy merchant who kind of gets shipwrecked or lost at sea. Who knows what happens? He used to tell stories to his mother as she eventually starts kind of like succumbing to some kind of sickness, which is ripped pretty much literally from Usopp's backstory.
Mm-hmm.
And then when she passes away, the idea was that his uncle was going to try to like move in and basically take over the whole business, and not had found out that they had planned to basically off him or get rid of him somehow. So he runs away. And then as he's trying to live out on the streets, he's not really able to take care of himself. And eventually, because he's like starving, he can't, what's their ability? Trance. So eventually, like, he succumbs to exhaustion and sleeps. And that's kind of how he goes into the dreaming realm. He meets Dream, and the idea was that, like, over time, this he kind of endears himself to this very aloof, kind of powerful entity, and that was kind of the justification for his cleric powers.
I don't remember hearing that in the game.
It never really came up.
Yeah, like that's actually like pretty intense.
I just remember Arlen and maybe some other characters like waking not up at one point and not being very upset about that because they had actually fallen asleep.
Yeah.
But I always loved the idea that she used of like having a dream-based deity with an elf. Like that whole idea of using the trance system. I thought that was really creative while playing at the time.
And that was kind of what happened with like the character was like I made mechanic choices for like the like, okay, I want to be a cleric. All right, well, what's good, mechanic wise. Elves have like a lot of cool, things that help them, but they have this weird thing with trance, and it kind of clashes with like the dream domain.
Mm-hmm.
How, I felt there was something interesting there, and then that ultimately that's kind of like the what I came up with.
Definitely very cool.
Well, thank you.
You were struggling with it too. It was like something you had to like keep trying to do throughout the campaign.
I mean, like he wants to keep like trying to sleep, but it's kind of like very counter to I guess the physiology of the race. I don't know. It's something I just kind of had in the back of my mind.
All right. What is one of your favorite encounters during Curse of Strahd?
Kind of hard. I don't know. It's like the fight with Strahd was really fun. I mean, the Rock was great. The Coffin Maker, Diva.
The Coffin Maker. I forgot about that.
We set that. Did we set that building on fire, or is that everybody else?
You guys did, if I recall.
Okay.
Because I remember also, if we're talking about the coffin shop, I remember I had to miss a couple weeks and then I came back, and you're bringing me back was that Not was in one of the coffins in the shop,
Yeah,
and I
I
didn't
forgot
know
about
that in the
that.
moment, but you described the scenario or what I saw, and I'm like, okay, it sounds like I'm in a box, and then bust out, and then I think Pink was doing some rogue shit, and
Mhm, mhm.
eventually we saw each other, and
I
then
remember now.
yeah.
That's so
That
funny.
was really cool.
I should do a lot of silly stuff for people who are out of town.
Yeah, you always try to make like a really creative excuse for it.
And I thought that was to prop you up. I thought that was always really cool and creative. Instead of just like, okay, somebody just pilot them till they get back.
Yeah, I didn't want to do that too often because I know like piloting your own character and trying to think of like, because a lot of you, I think I want to say like during mid campaign, it was just like very invested in what your character did, and you had your own reasons. It wasn't like, I don't know. It was everyone. I didn't feel like we had the problem, for the most part, of people saying you should do this, you should do that, because like everyone was just for the most part really like anyone that has their character, they're gonna do what they're gonna do, and that's what's gonna happen, unless anyone asks for it. But I know that we've like talked about it because like, and we'll just say it. Sard was always like nitpicking at whatever May did, almost all the time, and Semi was always snapping back. Thank goodness. But yeah, I'm glad for the most part everyone was just invested in what their character did, for the most part. Do you have any favorite NPCs from Curse of Strahd?
I mean, Trash is a fun one.
Hell yeah, I love
Yeah.
Trash.
Trash for the folks at home was Adrian's one of Adrian's original flourishes to our Curse of Strahd campaign.
Yeah.
And ended up being, I feel like, a pretty big NPC.
I married Dave.
Also, I mean, just personally for not Daru, since that ultimately went the way it did. Because I mean, Daru. I mean, if we're talking about from like motivation standpoint, Daru became a huge NPC to not. I mean, the whole like quest to try to I mean, he not latched on to this idea of saving Daru, and from a player standpoint, or actually, hold on, I should be careful I phrase it. From the actor standpoint of the character of Not, it was incredibly frustrating to have it resolved in the way that it did. But as a observer and audience member and author, I appreciate and like how ultimately it wasn't a redeeming ending for Daru. Not didn't get to save him. So I personally, and especially how it carried into a little bit of like motivation for something we kind of use for like the one shot, where it's like not ultimately like that was since Not stayed behind, and since he ultimately ended in one aspect of failure in this big part of this personal quest he had, to redeem and bring the light to and dreams to Barovia, and not saving Daru, and everyone leaves and he stays behind. I think, and I remember pitching this to you, that was how Strahd like comes back, or like the dark powers ultimately reinfect somebody. Because like one of the things I remember like very purposely avoiding spoilers in Curse of Strahd while we were playing, and even before, because I remember when I like sat down I was like getting into the hobby. I was like, okay, there's certain campaigns that are really highly recommended, so I don't want to, and I want to play those stories out, so I'm going to avoid spoilers because I really like experiencing the story as is. So yeah.
I think that.
Sorry,
No, you're good. You're good.
I lost my train of thought at the end there. Sorry.
No, it's all good. No, there was like so little about Daru that I thought like this is dumb. I'm gonna make it my own kind of thing. So I was happy that you and everybody else was somewhat invested, and we kind of hit this up. But I just want to talk to you because like we were all there. That the like second introduction of Daru, where you guys were gonna jump him in the village of Barovia. And that I think it was Joseph was being a spectral version of his dead father, and then he just cries. Do you remember that being like a weird, gut wrenching moment of like all your plans going to waste, kind of thing?
No, I don't recall that moment as that. I'll be honest with you. It's a lot of the campaigns all kind of become hazy for me. So I'm trying to remember. This was kind of post resolution. No, this was before we stormed the castle.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, definitely. This, I think, I'm kind of catching up to where this would have been in the arc of the story. Yeah, that would have definitely been because as I said, there was a point where not kind of latched on to basically kind of being like, if I can kind of save. I don't think this was conscious, and I think I kind of had this conversation with you. I think this was kind of just things that kind of happened, but it made sense to me was that he ultimately subconsciously latched on to like, if I can save one person, that I can save everybody. I just felt that was a very cleric kind of story there. And that probably definitely, ultimately that would have been a very strong moment.
Gotcha. I have a question from chat saying,
okay.
Why did you abuse the Twilight, what's it called, cleric? Metagamers shake my head. That was from somebody. I'm not going to name names. I know who it is.
What was it?
It was, why did you abuse the Twilight Cleric? I didn't think you abused the Twilight Cleric. I think it was necessary to keep everybody alive.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's a great class to have as a DM, as one of the players, because it helps balance out, a wonky party in a sense, because you have something that just naturally is giving people, some HP. So you don't have to worry too much about like one-shotting people.
Is this person of interest, Dave?
What?
Is his favorite?
No, point of interest. Location.
Oh, location.
Local.
Yeah, what was your favorite location? I think I'm getting JJ between bites of food.
He's eating a dream pastry.
He's falling apart right now.
Classic dream pastry.
Classic dream pastry.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello.
I see. I don't know if you guys can hear me.
I can hear you now.
I don't hear you.
Beep beep boop boop bop.
Oh, I hear you, but not in my headphones. Can you hear me?
Yes. 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 Yes.
This is weird. Technology is weird.
Did you hear the? Do I need to repeat the question?
You might. Sorry,
Yeah, no worries.
my phone died without telling me, which is very rude.
Favorite Curse of Strahd place of interest. What was your favorite location?
For me, it's what was it? The mountain. Where you had this moment where we were about to go. I can't remember if we had crossed the little pass where one side is just a sheer drop for like 600 feet, or if hadn't gotten past it yet. But there was like a gatehouse or something before the Amber Temple, and there was like a summon circle that was gonna transport somebody or something. And and I had a good roll of dispelling the magic of the summon circle, and just who knows. And then I've kind of used that in our new campaign as a jumping off point. But the mystery box of who or what it could have been has always been a highlight moment for me.
I forgot that when it started activating, I personally didn't know who it was gonna be. It could have been Strahd, it could have been Rahadin, it could have been anybody, but I was just like, fuck, I think they can do it. I'll see. And if they don't, I'm just gonna have to decide right now who it's gonna be. So I never really knew who I wanted it to be. I think it'd be funny if it was Strahd, but I think that having we don't know is such a good thing, because I didn't know. I didn't fucking know what was going on.
I mean, in the moment, I was pretty sure it was him or Rahadin, or a high-powered vampire spawn, which is ultimately what that's my headcanon now that we've kind of moved into the second campaign, and I've kind of used that to fill in the backstory for Solomon.
Yeah.
Because now, for the folks at home, Solomon, what Adrian's okayed for our second campaign here is that Solomon was one of the vampire spawn that Strahd was sending in that summon circle to go attack the party, because Solomon was part of the raised vampire spawn who was sent to go kill the original members of the first campaign.
You were gonna kill us?
I was sent to.
Why would you do such a thing?
I didn't have a choice.
Mm.
But then I mean, because he meets May and not at the temple, but he's definitely not strong enough to kill those two. Plus, they got Execanter and I think a couple other people there. So eventually, I remember talking with Adrian about how basically the idea was he's there at over time, because so he's there, not eventually basically projects Daru onto Solomon, and now he's attached this idea of here's this character I can save, this vampire spawn, who has this curse of Strahd. So he eventually, I remember pitching to Adrian, the idea I had was that not prevents May from just flat out killing Solomon when he's there at the Amber Temple, because occasionally he will try to do stuff, but he can't actually overpower these two heroes. And really, he doesn't really want to kill them, from a moral standpoint. It's just not really a compulsion, because I remember talking with Adrian about how once Strahd's dead, I think to a degree that what's the word? The obsessive control and compulsion to obey orders from the Vampire Lord go away now that he's dead. But Solomon is a memoryless person who just doesn't really know what he's doing, and he has a little bit of this kind of militaristic isn't quite the right word, but I think he has this kind of he's got this set of orders or a task and it's the only thing he really has left. So he's just trying to finish it because that's kind of the only thing he really knows how to do is finish the job. Essentially, was kind of like the idea I had, and then eventually Not kind of pushes him in a direction with Ismark on what Not would hope to be a healing path, sending him to what turns out to be his homeworld in Ithaca, and to try to move past the trauma of Barovia, and to ultimately find what Solomon thinks is to reconnect with his family. He thinks he has a wife and child that he's going back to, which is why he carries two dolls that Not gave him from Barovia. He has the Irina doll from Argynvostholt, and he has one of the Binks. Is it Binksy or Blinksy?
I think it's
He has a
Blinksy, I think.
I think it's
Blinksy. That
East
sounds
no
right.
fun, East no Blinsky.
It's Blinksy. He has like a sunflower soldier from Blinksy.
Blinsky. That's what it is.
Blinsky. So, yeah.
all right. I mean, God, there's so much stuff to do with Solomon. Let's see. Favorite Not moment. I feel like you talked about it a bit, but I mean, was there anything that wasn't the one that you talked about? No, that's not what I mean. What I mean is, like, it's okay if it was the one you talked about where you're like interacting with Daru and your story, but is there a moment that holds a deeper meaning for you?
I don't know about deeper, but like, because I mean, one of the things I love about D&D is it's what was it? It's battle tactics. I do kind of love those kind of games. So some favorite personal moments. Critting on Strahd with my the homebrew mace you gave me, which has basically paladin smites, after like cheesily giving some speech to activate the Argynvost beacon. That was top tier for me. And then casting Finger of Death on Baba Lysaga and getting her as a
Fuck, I
zombie
hated that so
servant.
much.
I was like, I can't believe you did that. I still can't believe you did that. I love it. I loved it.
The whole like siege was just crazy while you guys try to come up the side path.
It was so good though, like thematically. I mean, that's just such a classic. You get the peasants and everybody to storm the castle while like the crew goes in and tries to go kill Dracula. So like for me, I loved it.
Do you have a least favorite PC? We all okay. How about you guys tell him yours so he doesn't feel bad about who he says?
Yeah, we all answered it.
I think that's obvious, but I mean, it's.
Oh, we had the least no obvious answer attached to it. I think, right?
I think because all I remember was Dave's answer.
Yeah, we weren't allowed to say Sard.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting at.
Oh, okay, interesting. You said PC?
Yeah. So the people on this couch.
Not really. I mean, no. I mean, D&D's pretty for me, because we all nobody showed up with a really bizarre character. And for, besides the obvious, everyone pretty much ran them in a sensible way that made sense. Or at the very least, maneuvered towards, a cohesive direction, with the party.
That's weird.
So
JJ's messaging me while he's talking. Why'd you say Joseph's character?
Ezrin?
Yezerin. So weird.
So weird.
It's weird that you're trying to
don't
avoid
know,
the question. No one said pink. That's the one character no one said. Isn't that interesting?
I don't
And
know.
also,
Oh, as for his least favorite.
yeah, we're not.
Well, first of all, that's not fair because no one ever will say that the Kobold is their least favorite character. So
Aw.
I immediately call an asterisk on that.
Aw.
But
we were also
fun.
buddies. We had a lot of teamwork going on.
Not 100%. No, I liked everybody's character. I mean, especially because everybody had a lot of great. Everybody had a really cool arc. You know, nobody was like a flat character. Yeah, that's kind of what I like. I'm also I try not to talk shit about people. I try.
Hey Dave,
Oh,
who was
this-
yours?
I
Yeah.
said not because he wasn't here.
Yep.
That was
And the rest of us followed
Roxanne
suit.
Drone sex was about.
Do you want to change your answer now? Dude, I can't. I keep wanting to.
Yes,
Say...
I'll change my answer to exactly what JJ just said. It was very well, you know, it was very politically correct, like from a true politician.
I love
Everybody had an
everybody.
engaging character. Yeah.
It's funny you say that. I've had people describe me as a diplomat before.
There you go.
Boom. Sure. But it's true.
During the campaign, do you feel like there was anything that could have been expanded upon? I know you come from you and Pink, and I think also Joseph. Sorry, I'm assuming I'm like mixing names and PC's names. You, Quinn, and Joseph all haven't played Curse of Strahd beforehand, but Dave has. I was thinking, like, was there somebody that like you wish I had touched up on more, or any locations I could have hit up more, or was like something that you wish that came from the campaign?
As far as to clarify, as far as because I've read the modules since. Are you talking about like things that you've omitted or anything?
Not. I guess if there was something that you saw that like, oh, I wish we did this.
I guess because one thing, and I remember even asking you about it, and you just saying it was an aspect of the campaign that just you didn't have a lot of spark with, was like I found out after reading the module that Strahd has like 3 wives or something like that, like kind of like the brides of Dracula, like that were supposed to be these big kind of like recurring mini bosses or something, or there for the DM to kind of use as they see fit. And especially when I was reading a lot of stuff with like the Reddit and like a lot of like the stuff that people have kind of expanded upon, a lot of people were talking about how they incorporated these 3, and that was something that you completely omitted from the campaign, which I found to be, at the time when I discovered that, a very interesting creative choice.
I think they were called like the Fanes or something, if I'm not mistaken.
No, the brides.
The brides. Oh, okay.
Yeah, like because Strahd has 3 people, 4 I think actually, that he's like they're vampire spawns that over the centuries he's like collected, but like lost interest in, but they're powerful, and he manipulates them to keep them vying for affluence with him. And they have their own motivations, but it was something that you just kept it basically him and Rahadin, if I recall.
Yeah, I didn't really care for those characters. I just I didn't know how to aptly kind of fit them into where my mind was at, because I knew what he wanted, and I think part of me was like, infidelity, what's that? And I was like, nah, he has no wives, no. But I was just trying to figure out why does this, he has these wives as like these generals, these leaders, but then he sends them out to kind of like fuck with the PCs, and I just like, there's so much girth to this fucking book. I need to admit something, or else all these things that are going on in my head are not gonna are not gonna be able to kind of fit into this campaign into somewhat of a shut up coherent way. So I was just trying to figure that out. I didn't really care for it, but yeah. There's a lot of things.
It wasn't something that I missed or anything. Like once discovering it, I just thought that, and I appreciated, and I thought you did a really fine job of cutting out some of, the proverbial fat of what you wanted to explore.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. I think this is a question for everybody because I don't know if I asked this last time. Would you play Curse of Strahd again?
Yeah, 100%. I'm gonna run it sometime. I already know that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's just yes.
It's
We'd
just such
really-
a classic. Sorry, go ahead, Pink.
we'd really have to switch those class archetypes around and some character work, I think. But I'd be willing to try it again. I'm just
I
wondering
find-
what would happen to be different.
Mm-hmm.
I find myself more tempted to DM it again than play it again. I think.
See, I'm a little bit of the opposite. Not because I don't want to, not because I don't want to DM, but because I don't really run modules. Like anything in the book, I don't really run. But that might be the exception at some point, or I might just draw inspiration from it.
I'll DM it for our group. That's what I'll do.
Oh, let's happen.
No,
Wednesday nights.
I'm a forever
Yep.
player.
Yep. All right.
That-
Well, Quinn said it. It's done.
We heard it.
He's DMing.
I think if I ever had to DM, I would just cry. Like it'd just be so overwhelming.
So Quinn, what are the character creation rules?
Where are we starting?
Standard array.
Okay, good answer.
Roll for gold. You get max HP per level.
Ooh.
Beautiful.
Oh man, I'm gonna throw some hard shit at us.
Hmm.
What is your stance on homebrew classes?
None.
Uh,
I will allow. I will allow UA, but no homebrew.
Oh, interesting.
Okay.
But
Good for you.
I will allow
Work.
some shenanigans if you come to me. Like a cool homebrew weapon, but it can't do too much.
Yeah. Of course, naturally.
Can I play a gay tiefling or a half? No. Oh wait, we're live. I can't answer it like that.
It's
No
okay. I
half-
already talked
no
about
half
anime
orcs.
porn on stream. So.
Yeah, we talked about it.
Hey Paige, you sure you don't want to play a Genasi
Yeah,
for the 180th time?
yeah.
I will say, well, it's kind of dumb because we didn't do a whole lot with this character, but we kind of did. It was kind of nuts. I might be more interested in playing in a Curse of Strahd game that is Curse of Strahd's successor. Like
Yeah,
it's
we
the
kinda
aftermath.
Do that with the
Yeah.
Halloween one shot.
But for real, like, not got corrupted, and now he's the bad guy. That'd be cool.
Yeah,
His
because you could still
imagination.
take
That was-
so much of like what Curse of Strahd is, but then just like turn a bunch of stuff on its head.
Well, that was, I think, where that came from, is when I read the module. Oh, and this is another change I think you made, Adrian, because I think in your canon, Strahd's dead. He's gone.
I'm tired.
Like, we
Strahd.
killed
Fuck that
him.
guy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But in the module,
Yeah.
spoilers, he comes back.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
kind of hate that.
Yeah.
Oh, I love. See, here's the thing. I love that because that specifically makes Curse of Strahd a horror campaign. It is ultimately, it is not a matter of overcoming evil, which would make it a fantasy story. It is a matter of surviving, because that is the key from a story standpoint. That's the key thing that makes a story a horror, or one of the things that can make something in a horror story is survival is really the ultimate thing. You really can't
Okay.
overcome and destroy evil.
Look at you putting your degree to use.
Well, I mean, that's Dracula. He always comes back. You know, he is this not crystallization, but this distillation of this kind of very Machiavellian and human kind of monster and evil. So, and I think that's one of the things that makes him a very, very compelling figure in this kind of zeitgeist of D&D. I mean, that's one of the reasons I think a lot of people consistently seem to recommend this module as being one of the most fun to kind of experience.
Okay, you know what? I originally said I hate the idea that you don't kill Strahd at the end. I'm going to lower that to just a dislike. You talked me into it.
See, like, I can and I understand why people don't like that, because it feels like, you know, nothing matters.
All
but
for naught.
again,
Yeah.
Right, but that's only true if you breeze through and you live, and you're examining it from this kind of this detached audience member state. Like if you got sucked into and had to, you know, survive that experience, you would not have the same.
It wouldn't matter that he lived. You got out.
Yeah, and you escaped.
Yeah.
It's some other sucker now has to deal with it.
Dude,
it's not your problem anymore.
When you
That's
said
You know,
all for
unless you
naught,
choose to, and that can lead to, you know, your own sequel and story.
when you
But
said,
that's how I interpret it when I found out in reading the module that he always comes back. You know, it reinforces he is the ancient. He is the land, and it's also, you know, I don't think it's kind of like full on Castlevania, you know, mocking laughter he comes back. There is kind of a tragic aspect to that reincarnation. I mean, Strahd is a perpetually tortured character by the Dark Powers. That's why he's trapped in Barovia. You know, I look at the subreddit and sometimes people ask, well, why doesn't he go off and conquer other realms and stuff? Because he has this kind of like war general background, and he has a conquester, you know, background. It's like, well, he can't. He is Barovia is a prison, and he is both the prisoner and the warden at the same time. I saw someone like kind of phrase, and I'm like, I loved that idea. You know,
JJ, you should run this.
I told you it's. I eventually will run it, and I will invite you all.
Ooh.
Boom. There we go. We got 2 Crystal Strahd gifts now lined up.
I'm conflicted because, like, one, I've come to learn and love that Adrian actually does make some cool PCs, and we've got to experience them. But 2, I'd love to see him now with a second chance, and like going through it the first time and knowing everything and having that experience, seeing what he would really do. Like,
As a dungeon master?
yeah, with
yeah.
Curse of Strahd now, I think that would be a really interesting sight.
Now, is that you actually saying that, or you just don't want to be the one to run it anymore?
I don't think I was ever running it.
we're back to 1, baby.
Standard array, rolled for gold. I heard it all.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Dude, when you said all for naught, I'm like, that's the start of Curse of Strahd Part 2. When naught gets corrupted, it's all for naught.
Ooh, yeah.
That's the first episode.
So what you're saying is that it's no longer Curse of Strahd, it's Curse of Naught?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, all Curse of Strahd,
It's not
all
Curse
for
of Strahd.
naught.
Curse of Strahd, all for naught. I like it.
I like that. Yeah.
I'll figure it out. I don't know. I do it so different now. Now that I have all this in my head, dude. Okay, can't say too much, but like some of these boss battles in Baldur's Gate 3, I have so many ideas. They're so good. They're so great. Oh my god. You like Dave? I don't think you're there yet, but when you get there, oh my god, so good.
I haven't faced any boss eye.
I can talk to you about it. I've been where you've been.
I
You've
know.
been talking with me.
Quinn's ahead of everybody.
I'm ahead of everybody.
But man, it is so good.
I want to play with y'all.
I know, I do too.
We'll
How does it work? Is it still the story?
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I think
Yeah, you can
you
jump in
you
and
can play
use
as
your
one of
character.
the main characters. I think
You
can't
can use the main characters, or we can all just not.
Make your own.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much.
No, sorry, I meant like because when I was doing character creation, it kind of made it seem like, oh, do you want to just play as any of the starter
Mhm.
people or
Yeah.
one of the? Okay.
Yeah, you can do that too.
Yeah, I do genuinely want to do that.
Yeah, Paige makes a good point. I kind of want to do that at one point where we make like our past characters.
Oh, you mean like?
Oh,
the-
yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
That'd be
That-
so cool.
Well, or like play as them.
Yeah,
Yeah, that'd be fun.
I can make a little rogue.
you get some mods downloaded. Play some.
I guess I'll just play a Dragonborn.
Tiny dragon.
And then after level 8, multi-class and regret it and talk to
I'm playing Arcade Trickster. We're fixing it from level 1. If we're redoing Strahd, we're redoing it right.
That's right. That's right.
Do it right.
I think I
Even though I
should.
do love the.
We could have. I think I could have been a little bit more lenient with the character creation stuff, changing it up at least. I think I should have done that, but back then I was just so like.
Play it by the book.
Yeah. I was so hard. I don't think I can my little brain can handle change, but here I am. Oh, also, in talking about the past, real quick, the monster I gave y'all for the one shot because Joseph was there, I had to dumb it down because they weren't as crazy as Joseph's. There was one guy that did, but not. It was ridiculous. That monster had to knock like 200 HP because originally I had to bump it up like 200 HP because Joseph was hitting like a goddamn truck and you guys kept buffing him.
Hi, how's it going?
Hi, Joseph. And then in the game, I'm like, this is not going as where I want it to go. So I had to fucking change it on the fly again. I did add the mech, though. But...
I don't remember this monster.
Oh, you weren't there for the one shot.
You weren't there, Mike.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
This is
shit.
not for Curse of Strahd. This is like 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago.
Oh,
You were at the
okay,
wedding.
okay.
thing.
No. I know I missed those. I thought we were talking about some Curse of Strahd.
I don't think you missed anything, Dave. I think you maybe won, but I think that was it. Maybe.
Yeah.
And then I don't think I missed anything. I don't think at all. Just batting my own back here. But that's because I was just chronically at home.
Well, also the dungeon master can't really miss a session.
Any other questions? Oh, hey, was there anything that like I didn't answer at the end of the campaign for you, JJ, or for anybody else if I didn't answer last week?
So. No, you answer that. I remember I was gonna ask you about the tomb where Not saw his name in the crypt, but I remember you telling me that was just a book thing. You're like, oh, you roll for that, and it's whoever the character is, they see their own name on the tombstone. But then I'm like, that doesn't matter to me because canon Not thinks he's Vanzarovich. So that's why he still has that. He still has the full epitaph of not Arvindel Kelfin Vanzarovich.
What was it called? What about like where he is now? Or like
Where?
Sorry.
Oh, are you talking about the
Dave,
doppelganger?
Dave,
No,
Dave,
I'm
tell
kidding.
us
Because
all about the doppelganger.
yes, because you've brought the doppelganger into our current game, so I'm being sneaky, trying to get the goods.
Okay.
But don't actually tell me.
Here's another question. If I were to run another module that's not Curse of Strahd, what module would that be?
Aren't there like new ones now
There's
too?
so many.
Yeah,
I
because
haven't been
Hasbro
looking.
goes a buck a month, please.
Do they?
Not
feels like
modules.
it.
They rarely come out with modules.
Oh yeah, not necessarily not specific to modules.
Because the last one was
it
the Witchlight one, I
Yeah,
think.
the Candlekeep or whatever.
Oh no, it was they did the one for the space guys.
They had a space
Spelljammer.
one. Yeah.
Yeah, there is a campaign they wrote for the Spelljammer one. It's my book's wrapped up, so I don't know what it's called.
Joseph.
No.
I haven't played Dragon Heist, and I heard that's very good.
Dungeon of the Mad Mage is on my list too.
That Dragon Heist leads into Dungeon of the Mad Mage.
It's Dungeon of the Mad
I've heard
Mage.
that, yeah.
But
So I think
so weird and convoluted, and much like Curse of Strahd, I do it differently.
Oh, I don't think. Maybe Dungeon of the Mad Mage is the one that I was in. I did
Oh, you know what, Adrian? You were considering doing Icewind Dale at one point, I think.
Yeah.
That was going to be campaign 2.
And that sounds really cool to me, but I think I remember telling you that it's basically another horror game. I was like, are you going to go from gothic horror to whatever the heck this is?
Ice, cold
The
version
Wild
horror.
Beyond the Witchlight.
Yeah. Well, a little different.
But it does sound cool.
Yeah. Like, my idea when I had first started DMing was to just jump in and do all the modules. Then I took 3 years doing Curse of Strahd, and I'm like, this is unreasonable.
Yeah. Yeah. I would definitely, when I ran, it took me 2 years to run Curse of Strahd also, and I was like, there's a lot of fat I could have trimmed. Lost Mines of Phandelver is very good. It's just like a shorter,
We'll just
starter
make that
campaign.
into our Taz podcast. It's the Adventure Zone, but with us doofuses.
The one that they're coming out with, I think, is an expansion of Phandelver, isn't that?
For what exactly?
They did like a new starter set.
Well, there's another module coming out that's supposed to be like a fleshed out. Hold on.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Like a fleshed out setting for Phandelver, because like they know that that had a lot of positive reaction, and like it's most newer players, I think, first module and introduction. So they expanded. Let me see. D&D books.
But I have a couple books. Like, I definitely have Rime of the Frost Maiden. I have that one. And then I think I bought a couple others. I have The Yawning Portal.
Which I think is a collection.
Yes. Yeah. It's supposed to be, quote-unquote, like, you dive through the Yawning Portal and see how far you can get. And most people die, but if you can get through it, which is essentially the gauntlet of all these dungeons, you come out with riches beyond your imagination. It's called the hook of it.
Yeah.
But it runs you, I think, up to like 12 or 14. Like I think I've played the Sunless Citadel like 5 times, and you can run that in like, I want to say 2 to 3 sessions, and that gets you up to level 3. But the rest of it, the next one is the Forge of the Fury. I haven't played. I got into like the beginning of the dungeon, and then parties collapse.
Yeah, one of these says it's designed for characters 9 to 11.
For which one?
Like one of the, I don't know what to call it. Like one of the dungeons, one of the
yeah. I don't know. I'd have to look at the book. I'm gonna look at the book. Give me a second.
Phandelver and Below, the Shattered Obelisk. That's being worked on right now? Or does it exist already?
I think it's coming out in September is what I saw. It says Journey Below, or Journey to the beloved town of Phandalin, where a malevolent cult threatens to overtake the region. Together with your party, solve mysteries and stamp out growing corruption as you uncover more about the peculiar happenings plaguing the town. Discover what lurks below in this high fantasy adventure that begins with the familiar story of Lost Mind of Phandelver, and then delves into the perilous Underdark. So it's an Underdark. Let's see.
Oh, I am a sucker for Underdark. Think a lot.
Retains. Oh, but it has a tinge of horror. Dave is what it says. So I don't know.
We can't escape it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and they'll have, let's see, provides a magic index with new consumable meta magic and Draugr magic. So is that are they introducing like a new kind? Because they also list the psionic magic. Where's Joseph?
Is it DUERGAR magic?
Yeah, like those.
Those are like the underground dwarves.
Yeah.
And they have their own magic. Ooh.
I mean, that's the way the sentence makes it sound, but
I did.
Interesting. Yeah, so that's that one. Let's see. What else?
It's hard. We started off with the best one.
We really did. It's hard to say like what you were.
I really would like Dragon Heist if we were doing another one, because I've heard that one's pretty political, and I kind of love intrigue in D&D. It's something we really don't get a lot of in Curse of Strahd, but
I think one of us started playing that. Wasn't there somebody amongst us that was? No. Okay.
I played it a couple times, but yeah. Oh, I came back and I forgot to turn on my mic. I was speaking to nobody.
Nice.
But I have all the maps for Dungeons of the Mad Mage, like the plastic ones, but they're not big enough to do anything with it. They're just like this aerial view of it.
Huh.
Like, what is this? 1 square is equal to 10 feet. And there's like, the squares are like the size of, I think 3 squares is a pinky nail.
yeah.
So like, I don't know what to do with this other than blow up the image. But even then, it's not gonna look good after you blow it up 100 times.
I think Descent into Avernus gets pretty good reviews.
That was another one I heard about. Yeah. Check this.
Yeah.
I just saw apparently they got 2 more books that are like on the rolls. One's just called Vecna Adventure out in 2024, and then Red Wizard's Adventure in 2025. So maybe they're gonna do like a Curse of Strahd thing, but it's Vecna or the Red Wizards. Because I think the thing I think that really makes Curse of Strahd a really compelling campaign to be a player in is you have a very clear goal from the onset. When you sit down, you know exactly what the end of the campaign is going to be. You have a villain that harasses the party consistently throughout the campaign and remains a viable, threat of ire and fear, and ultimately you have a good resolution. So I think they are going to do something a little more big bad. Well, like big bad focus. Because I've tried a few times. I've been really lucky in my current campaign where I've basically gotten to do a minor villain to become the big bad, because normally it's very hard to have a villain character survive, throughout the whole campaign.
They want them dead.
Yes. PCs will not let people flee, I've discovered, at all. Sentinel Dash, they will hunt people down very quickly.
Yeah, I've given up on that. I'm like, you can't find them, or yeah, you find them. I know what you're gonna do. You kill them or whatever. I don't care what you do with them.
Yeah, you're like, it's a range of 120 feet. It can pull them back towards me 10 feet. We're gonna slow them. We're catching up with this sucker.
Well, well, here you might get like you might have a random like what do you call it, a wild card character, because my player, he actually saved the guy when he was doing death saves, and then he got to, because he stabilized them, he got to wake up, and then they had a parlay with him, and then he was able to convince them to let him go, or more the one guy, and then everybody went along with the player. But then it's become this big thing, and now the player and the character have remorse about saving him, but at the same time they want to redeem him. It's been fun.
Nice.
So
All right, I'm gonna wrap this up. Thanks for talking. I'm gonna put this in a video somewhere down the line, but bye, good night, everybody.
Bye.
I'm gonna play Baldur's Gate for the rest of the week again.
I'm gonna beat Joseph and steal the idol before
Do it now.
before he does.
Do it
Yeah.
now.
Do it,
Pretty
man.
much. I'm gonna go scope out the place. I think that's pretty much when we